Hello, we are going to be making little sunscreen pouches. You guys ordered a ton of these, and a few of you guys ordered the sunscreen pouch that comes with it. I used some of the scrap fabric from the Turkish towel that I made the tote bag from to make a sunscreen pouch. So I've got 2 more to make. I've already got them pre-cut, but I figured I would take you guys along with me to show you how I make a sunscreen pouch. Now, I just used other tutorials I found online to learn how to make these little pouches. They're super easy. So I'll take you through the process. I've got my panels already cut, so you need 2. These are about 10 by 14. You can make it whatever size you want. So 2 of these cut. I've already got my fusible fleece ironed onto the back of these, so they are ready to go. And then I've got 2 liner pieces cut at the exact same dimensions, 10 by 14. The first thing that we're going to do is cut our zipper. I get bulk roll of zipper on Amazon. It's in my Amazon storefront. If you're interested, they come with the little zippers that you put on them, so you just cut it to your length. I'm going to cut it to about 1.5 inches wider than my fabric. Now I'm going to go ahead and put my zipper on the zipper. Now I want to even out this little end right here. I'm going to put a little zipper tab on the end of the butt of my zipper. So I'm going to put it on this end. Now this is just a little piece of my lining fabric, which is duck cloth. Folded like this and then folded in half, and I ironed it down, and I'm just going to stick it on the edge of here just like that, and I'm going to sew it down. All right, going back to our panel, we're going to take one of our panels right here, and we're going to put our zipper face down, and I'm going to give it like about a 1/2 inch space right here, and then clip it down with one of our liner fabrics on top. So we're making a sandwich, and we're just going to sew a line across here right up against the zipper. When you get to the part where your zipper is, I just leave my needle down, pull out my foot, and I'm going to reach in here and move my zipper behind it like that. And then when I get about 1.5 inches away from the edge, I am going to take my zipper that's left over and fold it at a 90-degree angle and lay my liner fabric back on top, and then I'm going to stitch over. So I want about almost 1 inch right here. This is what we're looking like. You can snip the extra off. So now we're going to fold this right side out. And we're going to top stitch along this line right here. You can iron at this step. I don't feel like it. Okay, this is what it should look like right now. You can see where your zipper has sort of taken this little turn right here. I really like the way that this method turns out. We're going to take our second outer piece of fabric and sandwich it with our already made, the part with the zipper. You're going to put your zipper down, line all of your edges up, and add your liner fabric, just like so. And take it to the sewing machine, and we're going to sew this way. So we're actually going to flip it and sew right down this way. Right here, this time, you're going to take your extra zipper part and you're going to fold it under at your 90-degree angle and line it up with your current one. Can you see that? You see how it's lined up like that? And we are going to hold that in place while we sew over it. This extra part off. Flip it again. I like to pull my zipper all the way. So now you see your zipper is lined up at the edge right here. Now, line it up again. You can press it with an iron at this stage, and then you're going to top stitch. That's what the first side looks like, where we added the little tab, and then this is what the end of the zipper looks like. So like that. It doesn't come off. Now, you're going to take your outer fabrics, fold them together, so right sides together, line them up, and then your inner fabric, your liner, together, just like this. You can clip at this stage if you want. You're going to sew the way around here, but you're gonna leave a gap right here. This is so you can turn your project right side out. Okay, you can go ahead and clip your corners just to alleviate some of the bulk. Just don't clip your stitches. Now you want to turn your project right side out. Open up your zipper in there. I like to pull through one corner at a time. Now sew up your liner. All you do is you just fold it inward like this, and then you just sew up this line right here. Just like that. And you are done. Just clip off your threads. Here it is. Pretty cute for a little sunscreen pouch. I love it. I hope this helped. Okay, bye.